Hi guys, welcome back to Season 3, not Season 4 of AFC Wimbledon Career Mode. A few offices to go through. I don't know what these are. See, I left them at the end of the last episode. So, Chief Exec Press Conference. I am going to motivate my team ahead of this first league game of the season. Update from Spain. Found 3 players. I've also added a couple to the transfer to the scouting pot. So there's Martos, Salbas and Fofo. So no, there's Fofo, Martos and Barmetler. And I have added, when I go to my defenders, I have added this guy, Frank Bagnac from the Barcelona B. His contract is expiring in 11 months, so I want to give him a scout, as I want to see if he's any good, and then if I can sign him with a view to sign on a loan to buy if his contract's due in 11 months. But we're going to have to see. And assistant manager player development. We all agree that is a lad who shows a lot of promise. However, he's not really been in the first team picture. He will be for the start of the season, so I'm not going to send him out on loan. One thing I will do, guys, we'll have a quick squad report. We are on the 2nd of August, so let's have a look how everyone is getting on. Ua up 1 to 72. Durston stayed the same on 66. Rossetti up 2 to 73. Kumalo stayed the same on 66. Kim Jin-soo on 68, but he's only recently joined. Frankham stayed the same. Tim Payne the same. Sonda the same. Laba the same. Esmerado up 1. Carrascal up 1. Darm the same. Vaheo up 1. Singh the same. Ho the same. Wirtz up 1. Velasco the same. Hornshush the same. Jung up 1. Warner the same. Pell the same. Lapin the same. Pulzetti up 1 already. And Samasalo has stayed the same. A lot of players who are out of form, but I will put that down to the last game that we had in the last episode, which was the final pre-season game. I'm going to move the schedule on. I will show you actually before I do that. I've added a few players to the shortlist, and I've asked some of my scouts to have a look at them when they get to their destinations. I found a few central defenders. There's this guy who's on loan from Werder Bremen. I just want to see how his final stats do look. There's Patrick Deme. There's also this guy, Lukas Gruzuk, plays for Bayern. There's Hervé Bedimo, plays for Schalke. And there's Christian Reveredo, who plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. I've asked my scout to have a look at all those when he goes to Germany. A couple of guys in England who are available on a loan. There's this guy, Chris Wilson, plays for Man United. He has great physical stats. He has good marking, good standing tackle. His sliding tackle needs a bit of improvement, but he's only 18. And there's this guy, Daniel Boateng from Arsenal, who I believe he's transfer listed. His physical stats are good, heading is good, standing tackle is good, sliding tackle is a slight concern, but his ball control should be okay as well. That's it in terms of defenders. That is where I'm looking to, that's my next port of call, to bring in someone. There is potential to bring in a right mid as well, but that may be sort of a last minute loan, say what we have available. But I'm looking to try and bring in at least one central defender, then look to let Hwang Sok Ho go. But we have our first game of the season coming up as Man City complete Paul Pogba signing. It's interesting as he started his career, I believe, at Man United, and they let him go. Right, transfer offer for Esmerado from Crewe. We'll allow that to go through, as obviously I have just brought in 2 strikers, and there's a potential to bring in a 4th. In fact, I may look to do that now. Transfers. So it was Salbas, wasn't it, who's on £3 a week, and they said it over 325,000. So I will see if they will let me have him for 300,000, as he looks like he could be really good. His finishing is good. His physical stats, okay, strength let him down, but I think he can get over that. He's got the pace and the ability. So, Rayo Vallecano. They've stated they want 320,000. You might try and get him for a bit less. I'll tell you what, I'll go 275,000 and see what they say to that. It's in the final year of his contract, and he's a sporadic first team player. So they may think if they can cash in now for him, then great news. Any new updates on? No updates, no updates, no updates. Area scouting, Bundesliga. Has he found anyone himself? Midfielders. Still this guy, Thane Reese, a right mid. Good strength, good sprint speed, ball control, dribbling. They're all good. He plays at Swindon. Interesting. Why haven't I seen this guy before? Wow, 500,000. Contract expiring in 11 months, but he's on £750 a week. We may see if we can sign him on a free transfer. Okay, let's leave that for now. Who's he found? Anyone in defence? Port Vale, what the hell's he doing there? Okay, removed from report. Leighton Orient, centre back. Acceleration, strength are good. Ooh, sliding tackle and stand tackle, let him down, get rid. I'll just let him worry about scouting these 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus days to get an accurate report. Okay, area scouting, he's scouting Spain with no one, he's scouting 2 players, he's scouting these 2 defenders from England. Although, the more I see of this Daniel Boateng, the more yeah, his sliding tackle lets him down dramatically. So you know what, let's remove from report and let's just let him have it. Then again, same for this Chris Wilson, but he's only 18. Boateng was 23, so he may not improve that much. But we have our first league game of the season coming up. Let's go in, get this team sorted and done as soon as we can. So morale for Ross Warner is low, but I want Ua in there instead. I think the rest of the team looks pretty good. Morale is okay for most of them. Energy is okay for everyone. Verheyo, Verts, Payne, Franco midfield, Lapin, Rossetti, Kamalo, Durson, the backs. Quickly check the bench. Everything looks to be okay. Nope, Esmeralda, I don't want you on the bench. I want... Let's go with Jung on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4 players in reserve, so I am going to definitely need to look to bolster the squad. It definitely needs to be a 1 in 1 out situation now. But obviously defence is the key, but I can't really do anything until I get these scout reports back, so defence is going to have to wait till right near the end of the transfer window, I think. But we have our first game of the season at home to Oldham. Can we get off to a flying start with a win? Rossetti booked after 19 minutes. Carrascal scores on his home debut in the 26th minute, coming to half time. It's 1-0. Verheyo missed a penalty. Darm on for Singh. Are we going to be made to rue that penalty miss coming to the final 10 minutes? Labba is on. Jung is on. Get in. A 1-0 win. Fan-fucking-tastic. What a start to the season. Player sold. This is Esmeralda has been sold to Crew, and the board have given me 140,000. Does that do in terms of wage budget? If I wanted, if they accept the 275,000 and I wanted 150,000 for someone else, these were £6,000 wages. Let's have a look actually. Yeah, I was searching the La Liga before. Reset that. Centre backs, free agents, just see who is in this pile. I don't think there is anyone, but we will have to see. Right, Trinder, physical stats don't look too bad. 59, no, slide tackle lets him down. Bahamondes, nope, let him down. Marking for Fiola. Standing and slide, look, okay, what about his, wow. Actilia Fiola could be one, so we will ask Williams to scout him. Carlo Marino. Physical is okay, he's 21. What about his standing slide? Okay. Costel Murasan. Physical look okay. Interception's really good. Ball control is shocking, and so are the rest of his stats. Wow. Daniel Vieira Mateos. Let's have a look. Nope, pretty rubbish. Danny Bone. Awful. Barrios. Not what we want. Eric Rojas. Wow. He has some good physical stats, but it will probably mean the rest of his stats are shit. 59 to 69. Interesting. And he has decent heading accuracy. His marking is okay. Ball control is not too bad. He's 19. How much does he want in wage? Wow, $3,000. Jesus, fella. Young Jin Lee, how much do you want, and what do you look like? Nope, not good enough. Lolo, looks okay for a 17-year-old. No. Ademi, wow. Ooh, I'm liking those jumping balance, stamina and strength. 66, 68, marking 73, heading accuracy up to 66. Ball control lets him down. How much do you want? This could be the stumbling block. How much do you want? $3,000. I'll add you to my shortlist. You're the best so far. Yang Hyung Soo. Agility lets him down. Wow. Look at that standing tackle. Marking is okay. Heading accuracy is okay. Jefferson Da Silva, 16. And what do you look like? First of all, you've got to be on silly. 1,000. This guy could be a project to work with. Physical stats, apart from strength, but he's 16. Then again, no, not really. Jeppe Fischer. Nope, nothing going on there. Joe Inge Konradson. Well, doesn't look too bad. No, maybe I'm thinking I'm going my stats are too high, but I really want the players that have got at least yellow stats in the main categories, like standing tackle and sliding tackle. At least this guy starts to hit the yellows. Juan Garcia Brava. No. Julian Lassane. Pretty low. Lenny Rodriguez. Jumping is pretty good. No, everything else is crap. Lucas Nagul. Slide tackle is only 60 max. Romero. Wow. If your other stats are like this, then you are a player I will look to bring in, but more times than not, you're not. Oof. We're looking potentially okay with heading accuracy and marking, ball control. Oh wow. What do you want wages? Could this be the stumbling block? $4,000. Interesting. Ask Osborne to scout him. Chumakero Marv. Nope. Minotti. Interesting. One for the few. You're 18. How much do you want a week? That's the important thing. If you want 1,500, I may look to take you as a project. You do want 1,500. Ask Williams to scout. Moredes dos Santos da Rocha. Jumping stamina strength, really good. Wow. Standing tackle, slide tackle are good. Marking could be okay. Heading actually will be okay. Ball control is okay. Da Rocha, how much do you want? $6,000. Well, maybe not. Mohammed El Sayed. I'll quickly run through the rest of these guys. I don't want to bore you guys with all this. No. Nestor Carejas. No. Nick Weslowski. Potential, but nope. Nicholas Sapina. Nope. Patrick Zacharisson. Ooh, now you could be half decent. Heading accuracy is okay. Marking is alright. Ball control. Ooh, your physical stats do look pretty good. Right, Swedish. And you want 1,750 a week. Wow. Okay, we'll add you to the shortlist. Raju Gukwad, you're a bit too old for it. I am looking to try and find some younger players, although wow, look at the stand and slide. Reese Barton. Not bad for a 17-year-old. Another Chumakero. Nope. Junio. Nope. Sulmani. Nope. Boha. Nope. Stephen Jakob. Nope. Subrata Pradhan. Nope. And Adam Fezishan. Is that? Oh, you could be another one. 20 years old. 75, 65. Ball control. Good stats there. How much do you want, fella? If you don't want a lot, where are you? Staff cannot. He wants 3 grand. No. Let's leave it as that. My assistant is Matt Osborne. Actually, Williams. Who are you scouting? Tell you what. You know what, Wilson? Let's remove you from that report. This Osborne scouting 6 players. Who are you scouting? Moya is a free agent. John is a free agent. Vicano. Right. Add to my shortlist. End scouting with Osborne. Remove from report. If I can get Williams to scout him instead, I'll do that, as obviously Williams doesn't have that much on. My shortlist, it was Moya, wasn't it? This top guy. Moya. He's still saying Osborne to scout him. Okay, so Chrisen, Ademi, Bognac we're having to scout. All these guys. Right, so we are looking pretty good for central defenders to scout. Game coming up in a couple of days' time against, I think this is Coventry, isn't it? Right. Vicana transfer offer accepted for Sabols. 4-year deal, 10%, and you'll be an important first team player. See if he'll accept that. He may not. He may want crucial. Right, Coventry. Any updates on the scout? Actually, there was one, wasn't there? Yes, because he's found a striker. Simon Zoller. Contract expiring in 11 months. Approach to loan just so I can find out his wages. 6 grand. Okay, well we can leave him there and have him. I'll add him to my shortlist. We'll let the scout do the job. When should we do that? We'll do that. We'll do that after the transfer deadline is over. But we need to go in and check the team out ahead of this next game. Okay, so let's go in and see what we can do with this team. I may give Ross Warner a game. You know what? Yeah, let's give him a game. How are we looking at the back? Lapin could do with the rest. We have Junsu in there, Vaheo. You know what, let's go with Laba. Karaskal and Singh. Let's not have Singh. Let's give Dharm a game. Wirtz is in there. Left centre mid. You know what? Let's have Verts. Let's Darm on the bench. Musonda. Bit of defensive cover in there just to shore up that back line. Musonda captain. I'm happy with that. Right, away at Coventry. Was suggested in a previous comment on one of the other videos the fact that one of the reasons we're not getting as much transfer budget is that we're not doing very well in the cup competition, so therefore obviously one, there's no money coming in, and two, I'm not fulfilling the board's objectives, which I can understand, and I'd love a good cup run, but obviously that means hopefully drawing some poor teams in either the second round of this cup competition or the FA Cup. That would be one of the nice things to do. Even the Johnson's Paint would be good to get a lower league team, but we are 1-1 in this game, coming to the final 10 minutes. Hwang Sok Ho on. Verts has scored our goal. Tim Payne has put us 2-1 up, coming into the final few minutes of extra time, and we're through. Yes, like that. We are through to the next round of the cup. As my scout has found one player in Spain. We have an update on Sabols. We have an update on Frank Bagnac. Wow, look at those physical stats. They look sweet. 74. Ball control doesn't look that good. Who's he found? He's found this Mikhail Gafour. Okay, we're going to scout all those after transfer deadline, but for now I just want scouting to be done on players that I may look to sign now. Obviously this guy's that Mark Moya Romero looks a pretty good. Okay, was he on a low wage?
Colchester United 1, Sheffield Wednesday.
I think it's the other guy, the Italian guy, that's pretty low. Okay, Bagnac. What's your value? We don't know your value yet. It's a shame. In fact, you've already got a bid in for Sabols. I don't need to do that, so I can get rid of him. I'll just scout these two guys.
Bristol City 1. Leeds United 1.
Emails, press conference. I want to praise my team after that.
North End 1. Middlesbrough 2.
Right, playing Swindon, who I believe were tipped to be a top 5 team.
3.
I'm sure they were tipped to be 5th when just reading the report. Right, an office. Is this a player sold? This is a contract accepted. Contract offer declined. I love living here. I don't want to be relocated, but I could be persuaded. Fair enough. I'll go to 3,500. I'll give you 20% goal bonus. I'll make you a crucial first-team player and a 4-year contract. Player conversation. Simon Lappin. I feel I'm in pretty good form lately, and I hope you're not going to bench me. I rested you for the cup game, mate. You're going to be back in for this one. Get that Premier League Championship experience back into the team. Where are you, Lappin? I hate it when it does that. I click too soon. Right, alternative players. Lappin. Carrascal, let's have you out, and let's have Singh in. Carrascal hopefully on the bench. Yep. Pell, Hornshush and Velasco. Kamalo, Rossetti. All arrows on the up. We do like that. Right, I'll make this game, I think, the last one of the episode. Not really been much happening, but obviously I've been a lot of the time looking at players. Rolling on for 25 minutes already. So, Swindon, wow, they must have won their league. Looking backwards, obviously Rostov was the friendly, Portsmouth was the league, and Oxford was the cup. Now Ranger missed a penalty. And I definitely know that's now Ranger because on the Swindon report he was the player to watch out for this season. Verts puts us 1-0 up. Him and Singh getting a good partnership again. Mason makes it 1-0, then gets booked. Rooney is injured. That Thane Reese is playing. He was a player I was looking to potentially sign. And game ends 1-1. So, not too bad. Not too bad a start to the season. We are in 8th place. Having a quick look at the table on the right hand side. Swindon are 6th, both on 4 points, so I'm happy with that. And office, press conference, and I'm guessing Lappin coming and saying thanks for playing. Right, motivate my team, although I don't really need much motivating yet. Last match, thanks for playing. Right, how long till the next game? Only a few days. Actually, do we know who we got? Oh wow, Capital One Cup, we're away at Norwich. So much for a for an easy tie into the 3rd round. Do we not have meant to be having a Johnson's Paint game soon? We may have a bye into the 2nd round. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens there. Right, let's move the schedule on to this game against Plymouth. I don't think I'm going to play this game in this episode, so I have to see how it goes. And we have an office. Sarbas has accepted the contract. Pretty good. Okay, so it's great to have another new signing in. New player has come into the club. Have I made a boo-boo or have I signed someone decent? 63 rated. So Carrascal 66, Dam 61, Sabol 63, and Singh 69 rated. So we have a good strike force to rotate this season. Transfers, if I move all this across to wages, that should give me 6 grand. Yeah, just working on the premise that 50,000 is obviously a grand a week, basically. So that leaves us a few 6 grand, so I think we can sign a couple of central defenders. Let's see if we have any updates actually to these. Right, 4 updates from Flint. Who has he updated? He's updated on Bedimo, whose stats look pretty good for physical. Could be interesting. He's only 19. We'll have to see how the others look, more importantly. Patrick Deme. Okay. I think I have to say between Deme and Bedimo, I'd say Bedimo looks the best. Right. Reveredo, 76 max. Between these two. Shit, didn't mean to do that. Bugger. Meant to do that, move it. Right. Reveredo, 85. Bit difficult to say between the two stats, but I think Reveredo is slightly better, for fuck's sake, in terms of technical stats. So it's between Reveredo and Gruzuk. Standing tackle up to 80, heading accuracy. Okay, shot power, we don't need to worry about that. Marking, Reveredo slightly better marking. Ball control is the same. Right, physical stats. Reveredo, I think, is the player to sign. Let's see what his wages. 6 grand. Let's inquire, see if they'll accept any bids for him. Quickly go and see Osborne. You have 2 updates. Who is updated? Bagnac and Moya again. Bagnac, those stats look very sexy on the physical. This Bagnac could be one to bring in. We'll inquire, see what Barca B say. Romero, sliding looks good, standing is okay, heading accuracy and marking all okay. Physical don't look too bad. So maybe we look to just go with free agents. 3 updates from Williams. Patrick Zachrisson has good physical, sliding and standing. Wow, this guy, was this guy the 4 grand? I think this guy was a 4 grander. No, this guy's 1750. Holy shit. Let's just get straight in and offer him a contract. Those, just for those standing and sliding. I mean, look at his jumping, look at his strength. His aggression, his interceptions are good. Sliding tackle, standing tackle, there, he is good. Right, we also have this guy, Minotti, whose sliding tackle lets him down, but he's 18. I think was he 1250? No, he was 15. But I prefer to go with Zacharison. And there's this guy for Fiola. Physical are pretty good. I think there's other ones out there. So Zacharison is call him 2,000. That leaves me with 4,000 for someone else. But guys, I will call it a day there, and I will be back with you in the next episode pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.